We worked on it. I mean, it took us 7 years to do it, but I wouldn't say that we've worked on it for 7 years. I mean, when I think of like, you know, a Tibetan monk, you know, getting up at dawn every day and placing some piece of, you know, sand in a puzzle that covers a mountainside, you know, we're not working like that. You know, we would work, do a couple of scenes, and then really not get back to it sometimes for a year. I think 2003, I'm not sure we shot anything or did anything on the movie. But there were some things that happened early on that I got really lucky, that we shot it a certain way, and we looked at it and we thought, well, this really looks like something. You know, we kept thinking that we would just keep working on it until it became good, you know, whenever that was. That's kind of how we work on Flaming Lips songs all the time. We don't really know what we're doing, but we sort of figure, well, we'll just keep working, and if something good happens, we'll keep it. So we got lucky that a couple of the scenes we shot really did have some mood to it. And we already, you know, since we're, you know, we can do the music and sound effects and everything ourselves, we would just edit it scene by scene. We'd shoot a scene, and then 3 weeks later I'd have it edited with music and everything to it. So we could already see little bits of it and say, well, that's kind of weird, or kind of sad, or kind of funny, or kind of whatever. And you would just get lucky that it started having some kind of, I guess it's like a mood. It really is, a lot of it is very atmospheric, you know, but I don't know, I think with some, especially movies, because they're so abstract, I think you just go, I don't know, I like it, so fuck it. You know, you don't really know, you can't really justify or explain, you know, why it is. But the people who helped me make the film, I don't think ever, it wasn't that they didn't question it, I just don't think they really cared. I mean, that shows up, not in a bad way, I just think they would trust me. I'd call them up and I'd say, we're going to shoot another scene. Show up, set up lights, put on costumes, and then say the lines, and was that it, Wayne? I'd say, yeah, that was good enough, and then we'd leave. I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
The quality of the skin looks real like a, you know, black and white movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously there's, you know, there's the grain of the film, and then we would, you know, there would be some times where we would shoot with different lenses and different cameras, and frankly, sometimes I thought it looked too clean, and we would, and people know you work on computers now, you can just make it look like any film stock that you wanted. And I would always refer back to these films like from the 40s and stuff that I thought, man, they just, you know, they're beat up and they look like you've watched them 1,000 times. And in a sense, I mean, people know really you're making most of these things on computers now, but people will come up to me that have seen it and say, I can tell you've worked on that a long time. Some of it's really scratched up, you know, as if I've really been running the film through a projector. But in a sense, that's what I wanted that. You know, I wanted to feel like it's a real thing. And I'm not because I want people to believe me. I just like that in movies myself. And so, like I said, I mean, I can't really justify any of it. I just, you know, would go on a path and say, I'm just doing whatever I like, and it is what it is, you know. It's a bad answer, but, you know, I'm the first one to tell you the truth.